Hi and welcome back everyone. Welcome back to a new Black Desert mobile video. It has been a while, okay, but we are back with a new and simple PvP guide for the new and latest class HASHASHIN. And so without further ado, let's jump right into the skills, okay, that we're using for PvP. Right, so as you can see, these are the skills that we're using. Right, so for starters, right, let's go with this skill here, right? So this should be your first skill that you use to initiate most of the time, and that is actually the Sandstorm Slash, right? So as you can see, there's super armor in the arena for it, and it does a stun, right? Which means it is good for initiating, right? So follow that up with Sand Saber, right? So the usual combo, right? So this does not only apply to the HASHASHIN, right? It also applies to most, if not all classes, where usually you use skills in a combo that allows you to do a stun followed by either a daze, right? A daze, and then followed by a knockback, and then a knockdown, and then maybe followed up by another skill to do additional damage when your enemy is on the ground. So as you can see, after our Sandstorm Slash, right, with the stun, you can follow it up with a Sand Saber, right, for the knockback. Right, just be careful when you use this, because if your Sandstorm Slash misses, right, and your enemy is not stunned, right, do not use Sand Saber in the arena, because the forward guard does not apply in the arena. Yeah, so be careful. Okay, so followed by that, we have the jumping skill, Eye of the Storm, right, for the knock up and bound, right, and of course for the damage as well, right? So after that, your enemy opponent should be on the ground, right? So you can follow it up by some Geo Pulse, right? Okay, for some additional damage, right? So this is, as you can see, the flow of these 4 skills, right? You can also change it up, okay, by once again initiating using Sandstorm Slash, okay, and then this is, as usual, it does a stun, okay, and then you can follow this up with Solar Strike, right? So it's a stun, okay, followed by a daze and then a knockdown, right, which is caused by Solar Strike, right? It's daze and knockdown in one skill, yeah, as you can see from the animation. Okay, so after that, your opponent should be on the ground, right? You can follow it out with another Eye of the Storm for more damage, and another Geo Pulse if you want, or you can also use Breath of Owl if you want to, yeah, whichever you feel is more comfortable. Okay, so in general, those are some of the skills you can use for PvP. Okay, so some of the skills that I'm not using for PvP is because they are rather slow. Okay, as you can see, okay, you can consider using this to increase your ability in the arena to move around, okay, but be careful, because there's no super armor or forward guard whatsoever in the arena for this skill, yeah. Okay, you can also consider using Unforgiven, but I would not recommend this in the arena, right? Even the game does not recommend it, yeah. Okay, as you can see, it's not that fast, and it does only a stun on the first hit, and okay, there are no super armor or frontal guard in the arena for this skill, right? So it's not as good as, say, Sandstorm Slash and Eye of the Storm, yeah. Okay, but without further ado, let's see how we can use those skills in the arena. Okay, so I'll try to explain what is going on while we are fighting our enemy. Okay, so that depends on what class we are facing against. Okay, so that looks like is that a phantasma? I think so. Right, so sometimes you can also initiate from a distance using your breath of owl. Sometimes they'll dodge away. I mean, most of the time, yeah. So notice that I use the Superman Dash, Sandstorm Strike, Eye of Storm, and another Joe Pulse, and GG play. Right, so just remember to do a stun, knockback, knockdown, and additional damage. Yeah. Alright, let's see what class this is. Okay, I'm guessing we have another HASHASHIN as well. Okay, so against another HASHASHIN, you just need to be careful of their super armor dash. Right, because we are using the same skills after all. Right, so super armor dash, knockback, and knockdown. Right, so we miss everything, so be careful when you miss some skills, yeah? Right, super armor dash, knockback, Sand Saber, I love a Storm to knockdown, Joe Pulse for additional damage, and GG play. Alright, let's see what class this is. Okay, so we have another Phantasma. Okay, so notice I use the Solar Strike for the daze and knockdown instead. Yeah, sometimes you can do that. So dash, Sand Saber for knockback, and another Joe Pulse for additional damage. Okay, and GG play. Alright, let's see what class this is. Okay, that looks like a paladin to me. Okay, knockback, jump, and knockdown. Yeah. See their long range, right? Celestial Spear, knockdown skill, be careful of that, yeah. Right, always use Joe Pulse for additional damage. Yeah, and be careful of their grab, especially against paladins, yeah. Okay, and GG play. Yeah, so as you can see, we have the same paladin again. He's using his level 70 skill, which obviously we do not have, yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to come in, yeah. And he's waiting for us. Right, always use Joe Pulse to follow up with some additional damage. Okay, so I hope that this short PvP guides for the HASHASHIN has been helpful. Right, so if you like this video, right, if you think that it was helpful, right, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, stay awesome and stay safe, and look forward to the to our next upcoming video on Black Desert Mobile. Cheers!